Yes, share your experiences, how you have done oil pastel for the first time. How is it? Very nice. Hiba, I can see your work. Bhanumati, I can see your work. Good. For 5 minutes, let's just chit chat. Meanwhile, other people, let's give other people chance because this is last day and let them join. Okay. Have you tried oil pastel before? This is your first time or you have done this medium before? If you want, you can type in chat box. Hmm. Okay. School time. Lot of improvement in oil pastel application from mine. Okay, good job. Happy to hear that. Okay, tried at home before. Few are messaging on WhatsApp group. You can type in Zoom chat box. Okay. Otherwise, I have to see this and this and this. Okay, tried for the first time. Use it only for 4 times. You have only used 4 times, Maria. Okay, good. This is new medium for Veena. Gurleen first time. No worries. Those who are not able to share right now, you do your third day and then you share with me. Okay? Right. So many of you have not used, even you have not heard about this medium or you have not taken this medium seriously before, right? So we can prepare absolutely stunning realistic painting with oil pastels. You can see in my background, these are realistic oil pastel paintings. And same way, we can do n number of things with this medium. And the good part is you don't need much stuff. You just need pastel and paper. This is what I like, and it gives you fast results. You don't have to wait for a long to wait your base layer will dry, then you will put more layers on top. It is not like that. You can go very fast, results are fast, and when you see the results, so you automatically you get excited, right? Okay, Shri Krishna, thank you so much. Okay, so we'll start with day third. And now I'm not going to accept any more requests because it's quite distracting and I'm very strict about it. So now let's focus on the painting part. Yesterday we have done this much. I'll share with you. We have done this much. Okay, only this much is done. And today we are going to do more. We have to finish this part, then this part, and then again we have to refine. So today I will show you what will happen. Do you remember we applied base layer with white? Do you remember? Now we are going to see what we are going to do, right? Another thing, we are going to learn how to add application of white on top. Okay, now my base layer, this is quite hard enough to apply more layers on top. So we will see how we can do that, right? I can put 10 layers more. It's all depending on handling. If you don't have practice, those basic exercise, you will not able to put 2 layers. But if you have learned handling in a right way, so it can be for different people, it can be different experience. Some of you will say that, I can feel my colors are coming off. I'm not able to put more layers on top. So that is happening because you have not that much idea about handling. You have not practiced layering much. You have not practiced blending much. Once you focus on these things, you can create absolutely stunning paintings. And after this session, once we are done with this, I am going to show you few of my small pieces, and I will also show you two pieces which are recently sold and they are just about to reach new home, right? These are tiny. So I have my sketchbook collection which I have done back in 2023 I did, and now I'm selling because I have plenty of those. So only few are left. Few of them I have here. I'm going to show you after session, and I will show you what is the price of a painting and what is the quality of painting, what kind of, now I don't do those kind of paintings, but still I'm selling my sketchbook collection. Okay, so those things I will share with you, but now let's start with the session. Okay, so are you all excited for day third? Just type excited, excited. Okay, and I'll switch to another screen. Okay, let me clean my desk. So always keep your reference images with you. It should be in front so that you can see what is going on. And I always keep my reference image like digital one like this in front so that I can see nicely what I'm doing, right? Same way you can use your laptop, you can use your iPad, you can use your phone also. And I have my pastels here. Accidentally, I left my pastels like this, and it is not a good idea. Always make sure that you are nicely packing your pastels whenever you are done, because it has some oils. And if you will just leave this way, what will happen? It will get dry. Okay? It will not get dry immediately, but over the period of time. And then you will feel like my colors are not working. Maybe oil pastels is not for me. This can be one of the reasons that your colors are dry, right? So if you have any question, you can just write in chat box and I will go through chat box in between. So I will see, right? So let's start. Don't unmute yourself in between. Just type it down in chat box. Whenever I go through chat box, I will answer the question, right? Okay, so now let's start. So here you can see earlier, yesterday, we were not able to layer much. Why we were not able to layer much? Because we have applied, let's say, 4 layers, maybe 5 layers, and then it was too waxy because layers were soft, right? Now I have left for 1 day completely and my base layers are quite good now and I can work on new layers. See, same yesterday, this color was not working, which was like maroon or you say rose pink. These colors were not working, right? Uh, okay. So today we are going to see that. Let's see whether these colors work now or not. You can also try along with me. So I'm going to apply this maroon, just checking. With the light hand, you can still see how I'm holding my pastel. I'm holding my pastels from backside and it is working nicely. Maybe you can't see, but here, if I show you, see it is working nicely. I'll show you here. I'm able to apply nicely. Now you don't have to put extra pressure. Pressure should be same. Go to low to medium pressure, but not medium to high pressure, right? Still, if you want to apply more layers, make sure your handling, your pressure should be low to medium, not more than that. Okay. And I will redo the same thing. So I will take red. I have all the colors here. So I will put I will keep all the colors here. Always keep separately. Don't keep on top of your sheet. Otherwise, what will happen? Can you see here? Lot of marks in my sheet. So this will happen with you if you are not taking care and you are accidentally putting your pastels on top of your sheet. So always take a separate sheet. I have to show you on screen. So sometime accidentally I'm putting on top of sheet, right? So just avoid that. I will keep all my pastels here so that you can see. Again, same thing you have to do, nicely arrange from left to right. Make it as a habit. I always teach my students who join for my mentorship program, I always start from here that first of all, learn how to arrange your pastels, right? If you can't learn disciplines, then what you can expect, right? So you have to arrange this way. It is always easy and handy for you to pick pastels and see, I have done. Same way you have to arrange always your pastels, right? I have two pastels here, white. Why I'm keeping white? Because this one is soft. This is from my Mungio brand, Gallery Oil Pastel, and this one is my normal cam. So I will show you both. Sometime, if you want, you can buy this one. This is good when you are doing the final layers and touches. So it is, I will show you. I specially order white, and it is very important to order white separately. I have this one, which is Gallery Oil Pastel. You can buy this one. Okay, I get set of a six. I only have three now because we use lot of white. When we are doing professional level paintings, we use lots and lots of white. White and because with white you can prepare n number of shade. You don't need multiple shades. You don't need 80 shades, 50 shades. You just need whites so that you can prepare more colors. Okay. And you also need grays. So I'll not go in detail. I don't want to complicate things, but here I'm just saying you can buy this one. It's a good investment, right? And it is not, it will not cost you much. It is just around 300 rupees. This set of six. Okay. So I have here this. I have. So how we are going to use, I'm going to show you. Okay, so let's first of all start retouching area. So I'm going to pick my yellow again and let's do the retouching first. Okay, so the colors that were not working yesterday, we are going to use. And now here you can see in my pastel, there is a lot of pigment, other pigment. When I was working, there is a lot of pigment. So what I will do, make it as a rule, make it as a rule. Whenever you are applying pastels, make sure you are cleaning them first and then only you are applying. What will happen? Let's say you are working on brighter area and you accidentally apply the pastel which was dirty. What will happen? It will going to affect your this value. So make sure whenever you are working, you are cleaning your pastel. So in your one hand, you should have a tissue paper always. Okay. Now I am going to apply some yellow to bring more glow in my painting. And it is not like we have to make it bright yellow. We have to make it yellowish white. So I'm going to show you what does yellowish white mean. See, this is yellow. Let's say I applied, just imagine I applied this yellow with 4 layers or 5 layers. Okay, so this is exactly the same situation we achieve here. Now if I use white on top, it will not be that much bright. It is now whitish yellow. Okay, so to reduce the intensity of any color, to prepare the tints of any color, we going to use white. Let's say I'll show you others. I have here swatches. Let's use on top of red and let's see how what white can do. So half I will apply, on half swatch I will apply this color. Can you see here? This is now another tone of whitish red. We can use this one. Let's say on top of orange, if I use white, what will happen? So here it is like a whitish orange. Okay. So we need this sometime. That's why we can create n number of shades. Now in your set, if you see, there are these shades. If you apply white with yellow, you will find you will already have this color in your set. If I apply somewhere, let's say on top of violet, now you will find this color in your set. So do you think you need n number of shades? It is not possible. There is set of 120 pastels also, which will cost you around 13,000 in Mungyo. But if you have a good knowledge of color mixing, you don't need those set. You just need the good color mixing knowledge. So if you have white in your shade, see how many shades we can prepare. I'm just half of the swatches I'm doing white. You can see how many shades we can prepare. Okay. So half of the swatches I am adding white. Again, I'll show here maroon and here see. This is a beautiful color and definitely you will find. Just go and check your that box or you can just do this exercise later. You will definitely find some lighter tones of these colors. Okay. Again, here some rose pink, and if you don't have the lighter version of rose pink, you can create your own color. See, brown. I can create the lighter brown. I can create. So wherever I go, I can create n number of shades. Light version of orange. This can be flesh tint color. You will find it. You will find lighter version in your sets. Okay. So this is what I want to say. It is a power of color mixing and plus how important role white plays in your set. That's why we always keep white in bulk. My students, they always buy white in bulk because they need it. Okay. See here. So I can prepare any shade with white. Now, same thing with black or darker color. Let's say I have this color here. Okay, this is purple. But today I'm going to show you with black. What we can do with black. So half side I have done white and half side I'm going to do black. So let's say I'm doing with same method. Which method? Layering. We only need this much black. Okay, if you want to practice along with me, see, we only need this much black, not more than this, right? Same if I do here, let's say I want to prepare the darker version of this green. Do you want me to show you separately? Okay, here I will show you. Let's say you want to prepare the darker version of green. So here I have green, sap green. How we do color mixing? This is actually a off topic which I'm talking, but maybe this will be helpful for you, right? Here is a sap green, and this sap green you have to achieve in layers. Keep in mind, not one go. But I'm showing you the color mixing. What if I add black on top with the layering method? Very light hand, not much. Okay, very, very light hand. And then again blend with green. Same green, same sap green. So I will get the darker version of green. And this is the real color. I'll keep this side, otherwise I will accidentally spoil. Okay, so you can see how we get the lighter version of green and how we get the darker version of green. Again, I will show you if I use white on top, we will get the lightest shade of green. See how beautiful it is looking, right? And with the same green, if I want to make it more bright or warm, so what I'm going to do, I will use yellow to make it warm. So I'm using yellow on top. and this is a warm green. Okay, and here is the original color. So if you have a basic, even if you have the basic knowledge of color mixing, you will easily able to prepare n number of shades. So you don't need these shades, ready-made shades. You already know how to prepare the shades. Same thing with yellow, orange or any color. This is my orange. And let's say I don't want this bright orange. I want little darker version of orange. So what I can do, some cases I use light gray. Okay. And I will just apply with the layering method with light hand. Very just like this. I'm applying on top. Now this is not bright. The intensity of this color is reduced. Okay. And I can again go with orange on top. So this is color mixing done with orange. Okay, we have reduced the intensity of this color and this is the original color. So this is another kind of orange. If you need for shadows, you can apply this one. Okay, if you need more darker version of orange, what you can do, let's say I am applying orange here and I don't want this bright. Okay, what I will do, I will take my green. Let's say I'm using this green now. This is olive green. I love this combination. And I will go with my light hand on top. Very light hand, just like this. Okay. I applied on top. Now it is about layering. Again, I can go with my orange and I can fix it because I just did the mixing. So this is the another kind of orange that you can get. If you want more, you want to increase the intensity, you can apply more. It is up to you. Now it is completely depending on your reference image, what color you want. But this is also another kind of orange, but darker version of orange. So you can see how one orange is giving me different kind of results. And if I use white here, so I will get the lighter version of orange. Same way, we can create different shades just with orange. I can create 20 shades with orange or even more than 20, right? So here I am giving just a basic knowledge, just a basic idea how you can do the color mixing, right? We'll not go in much detail with this topic because maybe for beginners this will be quite boring. Okay. And this is not the aim of this session. Here is many of you are here just to paint this. Okay. So we'll start with this one. Keep your swatches with you always. I have my swatches this way, always next to me. And then you keep your pastels. I'm going to keep it here. And now let's again do the layering. So you must be having your reference images. You can open your reference images. And now I'm going to again apply few shades. So I'm using orange here with light hand. Again, I will go on top because yesterday's session, I was not able to layer much. Okay. So I am again applying some orange, going from darker shades to lighter shades. So how I'm going? I'm going from inside to outside. Inside to outside. Don't go from here to here. You have to go from inside and then come outside. So this is what I'll do. No worries, even if you go on top of pink, it will just create the harmony, right? So here I did, and then I can again go and use my maroon. I can use my pink. So let's say I can use my maroon here, and I will just find the nice edge or you can use the back side of your pastel. I have shown you yesterday that you can cut it and you can use the edge part. And now I will apply here because here mostly is the shade part. And here you can also do few lines. What kind of lines? You can do these kind of lines. On top of any layer, you can create these kind of lines. So same thing I'm doing here. I am going and I'm just doing these kind of lines. I'm teaching a very simple way. Not at all. I am applying white with medium pressure. Always keep your pressure from medium to low. Don't go high. Okay. So here again I'm going and adding some retouches. So this is the inside part. I will add more shade here. And let me use the back side of pastel. It will be good if I use the back side. So today mostly we are doing adding details and final touches to our painting. After that, the stem part will not take much time. Always keep few gaps here. Few base layers should be visible. Don't try to completely hide and make it flat. Same way here, I will go this way and I will try to add few colors. Then again, I will go with yellow, and on top of orange, I'm going to refine it more. So what you can do, you can cut down your pastel. My pastel is, I'm running out of this shade, but I think I have, I need to cut down this one. Okay, I don't have. So what I do, I cut my pastels. When I need for any sharp edge, I will just cut it down this way. And now I have a sharp edge. So one side of pastels, you can always keep sharp. So whenever you need to work on tiny areas, you can easily do that. We have other ways also, like purely with oil pastels, we can do tiny details and touches, but that is time consuming and it needs some practice. So I'm just going, my pastel is flat. See, I'm using always the flat part. And this is not actually white, it is yellow line. So I'm just going to go on top of this line and I will make it yellow. Okay. Same way, I'm going to work here, and we are going to blend these shades. So I can first of all use a red. I will go with red here and I'll try to fix the shades first. Not much, very less red I need here. I need more orange. So red is less, orange is more. I applied red and now I need orange. So blending is happening with orange. You can use medium pressure right now, but not heavy pressure. Go in a small circular motion, you will able to fix the shades. Right? Done this much. Same way I'm going to go here and I will apply. So same way, first I will apply yellow. And yesterday this yellow was not working, but right now this yellow will work because it is nicely dry. Base colors are dry now. And there is no white line. So I have used a sharp edge of this area of pastel and I have completely hide that white. Okay. Same way, I'm going to apply some yellow here and there randomly. Sometimes few things are not there in our reference image. We have to make those things just because it looks good, right? So we take inspiration from reference image, but we don't follow reference image completely. I will add some red here. Now, how to work on this tiny area? Here is a tiny area. So again, I will take the back side of pastel and now I can apply here. So we can do absolutely tiny, minute detail. The only thing is you need practice. Don't expect that you will get pro in one day. It never happens. Now here I'm going to add some red this side roughly. You can go from low to medium pressure, but don't switch to high pressure. Otherwise, you will not able to layer much, right? And now we have to use, um, I'm going to first of all use my finger to dab it little bit, right? Now, if you have your blending stump, that is good. If not, you can use your earbud, Q-tips you can use, and if you don't have, so you can just work with finger. I prefer to work with my finger. So I first of all dab it and then little bit I just, when I'm dabbing, I'll try to fix few shades. Okay. So I mostly work with finger. What happens? We have some oils in our finger, right? And when we apply it, get mixed nicely. You will not feel like colors are coming off. But with other things, you can also try with tissue paper. You can just fold tissue paper in your hand this way. Some of my students, they work like this. They just wrap tissue paper in their hand this way and then they prefer to work. This is also a way. I don't do that. I just go with my finger this way. And if you don't want to do this, you can grab your blending stamp this way and you can just nicely go in a small circular motion. Especially edges, it is good for edges that you can shape this way. Okay, this way you can do. I have shown you. I'm going to work with finger because with finger I can cover larger part. Don't press too hard, otherwise you can accidentally, lift lot of color. So done this way. Now you can see it is nicely smooth. Same way I'm going to do here. I will first of all just dab. Don't drag. Don't smudge it. Just dab this way. And you will able to fix the tooth part. Same way here. And keep cleaning your fingers whenever you are working, especially in brighter areas. Make sure your fingers are clean. Right? So this much is done. Now I need, first of all, my white. I am using camel white here. Make sure nicely clean. Whites are more dirty. No, blending stump will not remove. It is again how your layering is done. How much time you have spent in your layers. Okay? And how are you handling? So everything is a practice. Now I want to make few areas light. I have shown you how we make light. So if you can see your this area, tulip part, we have different kind of shades. Okay, we have this kind of shade, we have this kind of shade. So I'm showing you with white how it will look when you have different kind of shades. So here if I apply on top of white with light hand, see if we can get this kind of results. Lighter version of this red. Same way if I can apply here on top with lighter hand, I can get this kind of result. Okay. Same way if I work here. So the number of shades that you have prepared, you can just create the lighter version of all the shades. How? By just adding white on top. I have already shown you. So this way we can create so many shades. See, we can create so many shades of white. Same thing I'm going to do. On top of this, we have different shades. Now, if you check your reference image and you squint your eyes, you will feel like some areas are quite light, right? I will not say dull. You can say tint. Tint means where we have used white. So now here I'm going to do like this area, I want to make it light. How can I make it? So I'll go with my light hand. I don't want to put any high pressure because I just want to make that area light. Okay. And here I am applying in some area, not everywhere, only few areas I'm going to do wherever I feel like. And keep your hand light. We don't have to blend it completely. Here I want to make it light and you can see I have left some pigment. This is completely fine. Okay. What you have to do, make sure you are cleaning. Again, I am going to do somewhere here. Also keep checking your reference image. Very light impression. And then again, if you feel like you need to add maroon again, you can use it on top. Somewhere I can just go loose and I can add this way. Okay. Here, here I will add more. This is not pure orange. Some white I will add. And now see, if I feel like I need to add rose pink again, I can again go on top, but result will be different. It will not be same. So again, I will get the lighter version of pink if you want. Okay, if you don't want, don't do it. But I'm just showing you. Here I have used white, and on top of white, again, I'm using this rose pink color. This rose pink color. So it will give me different kind of effect because first base I have used white. Okay. Now same way I'll show you on another area. Let's say here I'm using white, right? Okay, first let me use here. I'm using white here. Here is one white line. I'm using some high pressure and little bit of here. And here I'm just using light hand, very, very light. And I will create these kind of lines. Lines, or you can say shades. Lines are done by kids, and you are not kids. And then this will go down. So we call it a direction lines. How it shows that the movement of petal is going in a downward movement. It is done with the direction lines. And then here top section, I also want to make it a bright. So I'm going to add white more here in this part. So adding white more, and then I can just dab with my finger this way. I will just dab this way and I will make it smooth. It should not be too harsh. If it is too harsh, it will look like you have pasted on top. But we have to make it part of that subject. How it will look part? When you will dab it this way, then it will look like part of that petal. Okay. And same way here also there is one light shade. So I will add, I'm going to use little bit bigger size white because you are not able to see what I'm doing here. I will use my fresh white so that I can show you, right? I hope you can see this. Same way you have to go with your camel and you have to just apply. This color is bit soft, but why I'm using, because if I use this tiny one, you will not see what I'm doing here, right? Only that's the reason I'm using this one. So I am just applying on top right now, not doing anything, just applying. And here I'm giving the direction lines that it is downward movement. Okay. And then with my finger, clean finger, I will just go and dab it. So it will become part of that subject. Same way here, I will just go this way and I will try to make this line clean. It is not line again, I'm adding a shade here. So I can also see few lines going this way. So I will just add this way. Just add few lines like this. And then again, we have to make it part of a subject. So I will clean my finger and then just dab it. Okay. And here also, I'm going to make a red. I have to refine this area. It is not looking good. So I will just add red here. And on top of white, I can go and redo that shade again. So multiple time, if you feel like no, it is not looking good, you can again go and apply again. Now, this camel shade, I have a very limited kind of red. So I don't have much options, and here I'm trying to keep only limited shade. I don't want to use multiple shades because otherwise you all will get confused how many colors I'm using. So I'm working with just limited shades, and here again going on top of white to do retouches in some areas. See? So what we are doing, we are just adding touches again. Same way I can add something here. Okay. And now I want to make it more 3D kind of look. So I have used almost, I think, all the colors. Now it's time to use this one, which is violet color. So now here the bottom part I have to add some, even if you add some dashes, it will going to make a lot of difference. You will see how it will bring a 3D kind of look. So here I will just go this way. Lift your hand. I am just doing this. See, I'm showing you here. I am just applying this and going in a upward motion this way. Same way you have to do. I am going in an upward motion without pressing. You have to apply on top. Not much, only bottom part where it is like looking like origin. Same way here. I added and then upward motion so that it gives me a direction how my petal is moving. Only on top. For this, you can also use different colors, but I'm just going to use this one. Here I can use rose pink. I should not use on top of bright light. It is not possible that shade will be dark. So I can use a switch to my rose pink and I can do same thing here. Just doing on. These are adding final details and touches. You don't have to do it if you are just satisfied. It's good. If you are not satisfied, you are looking for the realism. So then you can do multiple things. Okay. I hope this much is clear. Okay, right. So if this much is clear, we will continue. Here also there are some black. So you can just see what I'm doing here. I will quickly add these type of few touches, just few, done. Don't overdo. Sometimes we overdo and we do a lot of mistakes. Now I'm using brown again and I'm going to use the back side. This is not brown, this is maroon. And I'm just trying to add few depth. So here I am just adding little bit of this color. And here my pressure is like, now I can at this moment use medium to high pressure, little bit, because these are just final details and touches which we are doing here. So even if I go high pressure, this is last layer, it will not give me much problem because most of the things we have done in base. You can see if I go with maroon and the base is purple, so it will mix and give me different kind of result. Okay, so this is done, and now I'm going to come to stem part. Let's do the stem part first. So I will start with yellow. Okay, I have lemon yellow. So I'm going to start with lemon yellow. Where it is? Yes, make sure your pastels are clean. And now I'm just going to apply lemon yellow with light hand to all over the places. Be inside line. See, I always say your attitude will going to reflect in your painting. If you have that, if you don't have a patience, it will be visible in your work. And if you are doing with full focus, attention, it will be again visible in your work. So first I'm going to cover with lemon yellow entire because I know the base is mostly yellow. You can glow, you can hear this area, you can see, just try to use the back side of pastel and go slow. Okay, and you can see I am doing just base layer with light pressure, not heavy hand. Okay, and then next I need, if you have olive green, it's good. If you don't have olive green, then also it's good. But if you're using camel set, I hope you have. Now on top, I'm going to use this olive green with light hand only. Okay, with light hand, same here, roughly. Not everywhere I am loose. Somewhere you can apply more, somewhere you can apply less, right? Again, I can go with this olive green and one side I will apply more. So this side I am applying more, this side I'm not touching. So half of the petal, I will layer it maybe 2 times or 3 times. All right. And then again here, half of the petal, I can just go dark. Wherever you feel like it's looking dark, you just apply in those areas. You can see I have left few of the areas. Okay, so layering is done only in few areas. Now I will take sap green. So how we are moving? Slowly, step by step, we are moving towards the darker shade, right? Now I will use sap green. This is sap green. And here, if you notice your reference image, so half of the reference image for top section, it's dark. So I am going to put medium pressure here. And now I'm going to apply this part. See, this way. Half of the stem I'm going to apply this way. You can put medium pressure. And then here, rest of the section, I will just apply low pressure, or you just do lines this way. With light hand, you do some lines. Only do lines, don't try to cover it completely. What I'm doing, I am just doing lines this way, randomly. I always said from past 2 sessions, this is third session, I'm continuously saying, if your work is messy, so messy look professional. If your work is clean, super clean, so it will look childish. How kids do, right? So if you are trying to just do the clean works, it will not give you the result. You have to be bit brave, you have to be loose. Try to go loose. Don't try to limit yourself. That hesitation should not be there. So some of the areas I am just applying roughly. Okay, because this is just a base layer. Okay, don't judge yourself in base layers. So somewhere I apply it more, somewhere I apply it less. Now, what we have darker color in our set, we have picked this violet. So I always said instead of jumping and using your black color, it's better to use this dark violet, right? Now, same thing I'll do. You can also use dark brown, that will also work. But if I use this dark violet with light hand, just low pressure. See, I'm just applying on top, not doing anything. Okay, I'm just applying on top this way and it will work. Same way here, I will just go and do some lines. And if you want thin lines, I said go and use the back side of pastel. Make sure you are not overdoing the things. If you will overdo, you will mess up with your works. So this much is done. Again, I'm going to use my lightest pastel. So what is lightest pastel I use for layering? It was lemon yellow, this one. So again, I will use this pastel and now I can go in a small circular motions and I can do the blending. I have different color in my pastel and it is accidentally I have applied here. So make sure you are cleaning your pastels. And here I will roughly go because it is not yellow. I'm roughly going like this. Mostly I will use sap green here in this area. Yes, violet, right? And then you can use your blending stump. Use the fresh one. Otherwise, I have a green here with green pigment. I can use same. And I will just go and try to fix few of those paper tones which are visible. Texture. I will just go this way. I have told you that you can use finger. I always prefer to work with finger. But if I use finger, you will not able to see what I'm doing, right? So that's why I have to use, I'm using blending stump. Go in a small circular motion and try to only fill the tooth part. Don't try to blend it completely. Otherwise, your colors will get messy. Just go on those areas where you feel like texture is more, right? Now, this light is not yellowish, it is whitish light. So I'm going to use white on top. So what I'll do, I'll just go this way randomly and I will add one side. Only this side I'm adding a light. So I'm using white on top and randomly you can go or you can just, this way you can add some textures, dot, 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 dot. Okay. Same way, if you want to add some highlights to petal, you just go and applying some areas. So there should be balance, right? And then I feel like this is not too whitish, it is more towards green. And I can use sap green again because we are working with limited colors. I'm not going to use more greens. So I'll just go on top of wherever I applied white, it will give me different kind of green. So color mixing, I have already shown you how it works. And then this way I'm going on top and I will get the result, right? Same way here. Again, I will go and multiple times I can add darker tones. Multiple time I can go. Same way here in floral part. I can multiple time can go with lighter shade or darker shade. I can keep doing it. So few dots I am doing on top of light area just to add some texture, right? So this is done. Now, if you want, you can use 1% of black. So I'll just go and put some dots and dashes. I'm telling you what I'm doing here. I will just put this way dot or dashes or this way broken lines. Only this much I'm going to do, not more than this, right? So here, this is what I'm doing, just adding one dash to here this way, and then one line, or you can say I'm adding some broken lines so that it gives me more depth in my painting, right? Same way here. I can use sap green here also because this is the origin part of stem, and I can add a little bit here. Plus I can also add. So now it's like we have to play around. We have to see how different shades will look. I can now see I have applied bit pressure. Now, how we use high pressure? We use high pressure only in few limited areas when we are doing final details and touches. So I'll show you what I'm doing. I am just making few marks. So what you have to do, put a pressure, twist your pastel, and you will get this kind of like lot of pigment here. So what I'm doing, put pressure, high pressure, twist your pastel, you will get one mark and that will be bright. I will show you here. This is where I have done one bright mark. Okay. So what I will do, I will just put some pressure and twist the pastel. You will get some. It should be hardly just 1%, not everywhere, right? Same way I did a mark with white here. Now I can add few bright lights, more white. Okay. Right. One more thing I have to explain. In final details and touches, it takes some time, okay? To so here if I add some dash, it will separate my this petal and this petal. So overlapping will be visible. So I'm just adding one dash here with this maroon color. Okay. This way, if you want a high pressure of maroon, you can just put some high pressure here and twist and you will get that shade. Same way here, you can just put a high pressure and you can get that shade. Only in that area we need. We don't need much. Okay. So these are the final details and touches we are doing. Now let's say if you don't have this kind of white which is soft and you can easily apply on top. So there, what we can do, you need one thing which is toothpick, or you need a scratching tool. I have a toothpick here. Now, you know we have added that base layer, we have Secura white. Do you know that? Do you remember? Are you all with me? Do you remember that we have applied base? Those who are with me from quite some time, you know that in first session we have applied base layer white. Everyone, I hope you remember. Hmm. Okay. Now our white is still there. These areas we have applied white. So of course you should know which areas you have applied, like majority of areas where you have applied. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my toothpick and I'm going to scratch that area. Make your toothpick flat. Don't use the tip part, you have to use the flat. So see, I am keeping like this and I will just use the flat part. Now, if anything accidentally happen, you accidentally mixed any color which is not good, looking good. So what you can do at this point, you can do the scratching and you can make those areas clean. So see, if I want to clean this area, I will just go and do the scratching. And now don't use your hand for wiping this extra which is there on your paper, extra particle which you can see here. You don't have to use your hand. Use always brush. If you have any kind of brush, you can use that. Like I have a makeup brush, I use that. So makeup brushes are quite soft, right? I have this kind of brush. It's quite soft. So what I do whenever I'm scratching, I will just go with my makeup brush and here you can see a lot of particles. Now, if I will wipe with my hand, what will happen? That white portion will get a lot of pigment. Okay, so you can wipe this way. Again, if you want, wherever you want, you need that area to be fresh. So you can just go and scratch some color from that area. It is your choice how much you need, right? And once the scratching is done, see, I don't want pure white. It is not pure white here. It is yellowish kind of white. So put that much pressure so that you can get that color. If you want white, I will show you how you can get the white. See, I will just wipe and then with my finger, because when we have scratched, now we have a sharp edge and we don't need the sharp edge if you are working on realism. So with your finger, you just go this way on top with light hand and that sharpness will go away. Okay. And same here, I will use, because here is a white which I can see. So I will just scratch somewhere. I don't need a clean line. Please don't do this. Clean line. Somewhere I can see white. So I'll just scratch randomly somewhere. Not everywhere. If here is no line, don't do it. This is all observation. If you feel line accidentally you miss this line and it is not looking clean, this is the time you can scratch and you can work on that light. See here, if it is looking like it is merging with your background, you can clean it right now. See here, if you want a line and you feel like it is completely smudged, I can bring that light back. See, I can bring that light back. Because base I have applied white. So this is the benefit of applying white in your base, that especially those areas where you feel like it's a highlight, right? And now I'm not going to keep it like this. I will little bit smudge with my finger to make sure it is not looking too bright. Okay. And then same, if you want some light here, if you feel like you need some textures this way, you can just bring it back. Not too much, little bit. And then final touches I add with white or any color. and I will dab it so that it becomes part of the subject. If you want the crisp light, so you can buy this mungyo, it is really good. Now this fixing will be on. I can work on this piece and keep creating the highlights if I want. If you are done, then it's good. See, this is how we have done so far. Uh, I'm not able to zoom much. Say these are the texture. I'm showing you the close up. See how it is looking. Now, if you want more detail, you can spend more time. See, some marks are quite crisp. I have not mix and merge. So this is the beauty. Sometimes we don't have to mix and merge everything. Okay, I'll show you in different screen. Okay. Okay. So here, this is what we did today. And few areas are looking quite sharp. We can just go with finger and we can dab it to make it soft. So this part is not done. So if any area you feel like it's looking sharp, you can just go with your finger, dab it little bit. It should not look harsh. Okay, this way. So always check your work from distance, how it is looking. Are you all with me? Okay, now I'll see your works. Wait, Hiba, let me see. Okay, very nice. Good job. Good job. Which paper you are using, Hiba?
It is a watercolor paper, ma'am.
Okay, good. Very good effect. Good
Thank
job.
you, ma'am.
Like it. If you want, you can the stem part, you can little bit increase the shade, the leaf part. You can add more
Ah,
base there so that it looks more
yes, yes.
3D.
Yes, yes.
Okay? Yes, good job.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, anyone else want to show? Veena, let me see yours. Okay, show me from distance. Veena, can you show me from distance? Okay, right. Good, good. Good, Maria. You are not sleeping. It's quite late by your side. Excellent. Excellent. Anila, very nice. Show me. Excellent. Excellent. You all have done such a great job. Yeah, Gilroy, I want to see your work. You were showing. Okay, great. Great. Good. How is your experience? What about others? Like those who are just sitting here, what are you doing? Are you doing it or not? Or you are just seeing what we are doing here? Good job, Veena. Good. I like it.
Thank you.
Okay, you all have done amazing job. I'll tell you, with oil pastel, working in this tiny area in initial days, it is not possible for everyone. Only a few people can do who has patience, believe me. And if they have patience, if they have right knowledge of dark is dark, light is light, highlights, how it goes, so it make works really fast. It makes amazing works. With other medium, what's there, you need patience, you need keep layering multiple time. But you can see with oil pastels you have just got a results in quite fast, right? I'm just reading Maria's message. I forgot about sleeping as I was so engrossed in following you. Okay, Maria, happy to see. Yeah, I can understand, it's almost midnight by your side. Okay. Right. So I hope you all enjoyed these 3-day workshop. Okay. Those who have not done, I'm going to share the recording. You can just go and watch the recording again and do multiple time. Okay. If you do same process, at least let's say same flower, if you do 3 times, same flower, you will see you are improving every time. Okay. So first one will be good. Second one will be, it will be more better. Third will be more better. So yes, what you have to do, click the images and share inside group. Please click the images and share your images inside group. Thank you, Maria. Quickly share so that I can see. Okay. Good job. Whoever had done, just share the images. Now, I want you to repeat one more time, right? So, today was the last day of this workshop. You have to, whatever you have learned in these 3 days, implement on your own. Don't wait for anyone else. Don't wait that whether I'm doing good or not. Just follow the process again. Okay? And do this entire thing. You will see 10 times better results because you have understand the basic thing. Good job. Excellent work. Okay. Now I have to announce few things. Here are few people, like 20 people are here. I have to make an announcement. If you are interested, so this is for you. If not, so that's completely fine. Okay. This is only for few serious people. I have launched a community. Okay. So I was getting a lot of requests that create something which is affordable. And I hope you know, some of you know that my programs are quite expensive. It goes up to like few thousands, right? My programs are quite expensive. But I have seen many of you are requesting if there is something which is like affordable and we all can afford. So if you like this kind of like session, this live session, if you like it and you want that in a month, we need 1 or 2 or 3 times this way live session. Okay. So what I'm doing, I am launching a community. I have not launched a community yet. I will make it like maybe tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow. I'm not sure. So I want to start this community, and to start this community, I only need 10 founding members. 10 founding members means I am giving you the a smallest price. This is only for 10 people who join, right? After that, price will be different. because my minimum hobby batch, those who join, price is 4,500, 4,500. This is the price of my hobby batch. But if you, this is completely new thing, I have not done this before, and you have not heard about this thing. Okay, if you are interested and you want to know like how to do these kind of small things, so I am starting a community which will be on community platform. You will get this community if you are interested. Only are those who are live here. So only for this live session, community price will be 999. Just 999. And what you will get in this 999, you will get 3 live session every month. We will be sitting together. You have got experience how we do. Okay. You will be creating realistic oil pastel painting, but these will not be big size painting. It is not possible to do big sizes. It will be small sizes. A5 size, or it will be A4 size sometime. Okay, so this you will be getting, and I will show you few of the paintings so that you get idea what kind of works we will be doing. Okay, so here are few of my paintings. Okay, so here are like, I'm sharing few of my oil pastel paintings. I haven't got time to prepare this in a form of a digital, so I'm not able to do it just because I was busy in multiple things. So here you can see this is my oil pastel in landscape. Okay. And the good part is this is already sold, these two pieces, and it is just like $150, two pieces. Okay. So this set is going, but I'm giving you idea that we are going to do these kind of work, not the hyper realistic. You can see it is not possible, but you are going to learn something. So it can be landscape, it can be birds, it can be florals, it can be small life subjects, these kind of things. Okay, I have few more. I will show you, like this was one of my demo session, which is this one. And I have one bigger size. I just want to show the what kind of subject. We are not going to do this much big size, but it will be like a small size, but some kind of floral or some kind of impression kind of works. Okay, so I hope you got idea. I was not able to prepare, so the reference images will be completely different. It will be small, floral, landscape, bird, still life, different kind of subjects. So I have shown you. Once again, I'm showing you. This is the same subject that we did. Okay. Here I have landscape. So mostly will be we are doing these kind of landscapes. We'll be doing these kind of landscapes. Okay. And see, session will be only 3 times a week. 3 times can be Sunday evening, same time, 8 p.m. Okay, I have not decided time. I have not decided when we are going to launch this thing. Maybe tomorrow or day before tomorrow. Okay, so the price, those who are part of this program right now, if you want to register, it will be 999. And if you are registering after that, so the price will be 2,500. It will be fixed. Same thing, same benefits. If you are interested, then only this is for you. Not everyone. See, portrait, it's not possible to do portrait in a short period of time. And for portraits, you need some understanding. Portrait in an initial stage is not possible. I can show you, but what you will be creating, that will be completely different. Okay, so portrait will not be there, but yes, it will be, I have told you, subjects will be it will be landscape, it will be florals, it will be um, still life kind of subjects, it can be bottle, anything. Okay, or it can be like this, like with white background, something will be here, these kind of things. So if you are interested to learn, if you want that, yes, in a month I need something, I need to prepare few small size pieces, and of course these will be sellable quality only. It will not be a non-sellable reference, these will be sellable only, right? Okay, if you have question, you can ask me. Okay, is there a way to clean the messy thing in a background as the background is white? Yes, of course we can do that, right? First of all, what you can do, you can scratch with a palette knife, or you have, if you have any kind of knife, you can scratch with that. And once that pigment is completely done, then you can use your pure white on top, and then you first with try with eraser, okay? And once you, that's why we use clay razor. Clay razors are also good. You just dab it and you get the pigment out. Once that is done, so you can use your white on top. Okay, that way you can get rid of. Time period of this community, sorry, I'm not getting what is the what does time period mean. This will be in a month, only 3 live sessions will be there. That will be, I think, mostly I will plan on Saturday evening, let's say 8 p.m. Recording will be inside community only, so this is only for 10 members. Those who join right now, or only for first 10 members, will be 999. After that, the price of a community will be 2500, because I know what I am giving here. It is not the random thing which is coming up. It is not like only I can paint. It is like same result you all will be getting. It is community. You can stay as long as you want. Okay, let's say you want every month you need something, so you can be part of community. If you don't want, you can just cancel your subscription. Okay, so every month it will be like this. And if you cancel your subscription and you felt like after some time again I want to join, so whatever is the current price, you have to join with that. Let's say it is 2500, so you will be joining with 2500. Let's say if it is for 4500, you have to join with 4500. Okay, it is not a month, it will be a community. And this I'm planning for a first time. I haven't done this. I'm not sure how long I will take this. Maybe I will just do it for 1 or 2 months. If I will feel like, so I will just do continue. If I don't feel like, so I will not continue. Yes, Gilroy, this is the details. You can do payment here, and you can share the payment screenshot with me. What I will do, I will again share my number here. If you are using PhonePe, GPay, whatever you use, you can also make. Yes, yes, GPay is possible. So meanwhile, I'm in this session. If you have any question, you can answer me. Once this session is over, we are not going to accept the same registration. 999 is gone. Okay, so this is only for first 10 members, and we call it a founding members because I am just launching this community. Okay, and those who are joining at this price, forever this will be the same price for you. But if you say I want to join next month, so the price will be 2500 only, or even after you join after one day, again price will be same. Do we have to pay 999 every month? Yes, of course. Yes, every month. Okay. My classes are like, I haven't done this before. This is only on request, those who are requesting that I want to do it and come up with something which is affordable. So only that's why I'm doing it. And I'm not sure whether I will be doing it for a long run or not, because my focus is mostly on the mentorship program. I only focus on mentorship, and I help people, especially working professionals, to create this level of professional level painting, big size. I teach them how you can do, um, how you can become an artist, confident artist, how you can make money through your paintings. This is what I teach, but only for just because I have seen a lot of requests. So only for this reason, I have created this community. Okay. Those who have paid, please share me the screenshot so that I will manually add you in a community. Okay. I will share the link with you and I will add you manually in a community. Meanwhile, keep asking me question. This is a last day. If you have any question, you can ask me. And please don't forget to share your works inside group and do share your feedback. Okay, we will be doing different pieces, small pieces but good ones. And you will get, just by being part of this community, you will be getting recordings there. You will be getting other recording. Let's say someday if there is no live, but definitely you will be getting a recording there, right? So it is not a normal, it is not a course, it is just a live oil pastel club. This is the name I have given, live oil pastel club. And if you join this club, every month you will be creating 2 to 3 pieces. Okay, don't expect this will be huge sizes, not possible. Huge sizes are not possible. You have just finished 3 day workshop, and for 3 days we were just doing one subject. But this is my promise. Whoever join, you will be doing good with oil pastels. So who knows, later you will be thinking about that I want to do more professional level, right? So this is just an introduction where you are getting some idea how to handle oil pastel, how to blend oil pastel, how to get realism with oil pastels. And if you are interested, you can just, frame these. I will also give an idea how to frame your paintings, how to, even I can give you idea or tips about how to sell your paintings. So it is not only about just painting part, but here I will be giving the overall idea. So this will be a dedicated community. If you want to be part of this community, you will learn a lot. And yeah, this is my first time I have done this initiative. I'm not promising that I will be doing this for a long run. I am not sure. Maybe after 2 months or 3 months, I'll close the community. I'm not sure. If I don't like it, I don't get the output. Because see, this 3 day workshop, I gave opportunity to 180 people. Can you believe? I gave opportunity to 180 people. And how many people are here? And how many people joined first day? First day there were 35 people. Second day there were 25 people. And today, right now, there are only 17 people. So if there is no skin in the game, if there is no skin in the game, you are not going to learn. What will happen? You will keep hopping around. You will keep hopping around from one community to another community. You will keep looking for free tutorials. You will keep going to YouTube, you will keep looking for small courses, and you will not learn much. But if you want to prepare your small size mini collection, right? Let's say you want to go and you want to maybe sell that piece to your, maybe if you're a teacher, you can go and sell your pieces. If you want, you can put them in an exhibition. So these small collection, it is not randomly which I'm downloading, it is mindfully selected. So no matter what you paint, even if you go wrong, then also your paintings will look good. This will be the level of work. And you have seen my teaching, how I teach. I have not hold your hand. I was not there. You were doing on your own. But what I liked about you, that you all are serious. That's why you are here. You are staying in this session. Okay. So it is like, if you want to do it, do it. If not, I'm completely fine. I just want few serious people in my batch. Only 10 founding members. Okay. After this will be 25. Even if you come tomorrow and say that, ma'am, can you make it? I'm sorry. I can't do that. Injustice. Okay. If I say, I really mean it. Okay. So if you want to be part of this community, if you want everything, you want a club where you can come, it will be sometime kind of a paint party, right? Where you will be coming and sitting with me for 2 hours, and we will be preparing something. So after that, you will just imagine, after 1 or 2 months or maybe 3 months, you have your own mini collection. So you can plan a lot of things. You can teach same thing to other kids or other people. So it can be kind of opportunity. This is what I teach in my premium program. And my premium program is not easy. It is like, it currently the premium price, the program that I have, it is 94,000. So I am teaching that level. And oil pastel, this level in India, I can bet no one is teaching. Okay. And I'm giving you, just because I have got so much of love from you people. So I thought, for 3 days, what should I do? What can I do? So I have bought a community especially. And you know how much that community cost me? It's a community platform. If you want to go and do the research, the cost of that community platform is $700. And it is a lifetime community. I have specially got it for people, those who are serious, and I can do something with them in that community. Okay, so this is only for serious people. If you are not serious, so it is not for you. Later, after this session, there will be no opportunities. Please don't ask me. The name of a community is Communi. Okay, it is community. You just write Communi, COMMUNI. You can search the name of community and just check. The monthly membership of that community is $99. Okay. So it is, if you are interested, if you are serious, then only join. Otherwise, if you are just looking for like, I want to get something for free, or I want to get something for 1 day or 2 day, it's fine. Okay. I hope you learned something. Those who are not joining, completely, it's okay. Right? We don't need everyone. We need few people with good heart, good soul, good mind, and I really want to help them. Those who are not joining, I will suggest you whatever we have discussed here, whatever we have practiced here, if you just implement these knowledge, 3 day knowledge repeatedly, I can definitely bet you can do excellent work. Okay, so even if you don't join, no worries. But if you just remember this, what I have taught you, the blending, mixing, layering, how to add final details and touches, you are good, right? And if you want to review your work, then also you can share with me. I will be happy to help you, right? So if in case you need any suggestion from me, if you want to share your works that, ma'am, I have done this, whether it is looking good, I'll definitely guide you, right? Okay, so this is it for today, guys. If you have any other question, just let me know. I'm still here if anyone want to register, because once I'm done with the this thing, once I close the meeting, this offer is gone. Ask me question if you have done your painting, if you want to share with me anything. Yes, please share
There,
with me on WhatsApp, right? If you have done, you can share with. Yes. Anyone asking question?
yeah, I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
There are so many layers. We are layering, layering, layering. I think it's going into hundreds of layers, isn't it?
Yeah, that means your handling is good. Not everyone, especially beginners, they can't handle this handling. They give up in 3 or 4. They guess, they feel like, oh, it's such a stupid medium. Why we are doing so much and it is not working. So they don't understand it is very simple and easy. Few things they have to understand. What? Layering, mixing, blending. Hand pressure control, low pressure, medium pressure, high pressure. That's it. If you understand the game, you will able to create good level paintings. And I'm going to teach you few exercise also. If you implement these exercise 10 minutes a day, not more. Let's say you are completely busy working professional or you have no idea. But if you implement just 10 minutes and practice, it's kind of a warm up. How we go for a walks, right? So it's
Mm.
kind of a warm up. Same is a warm up, and it will going to help you. It will train your wrist. It will improve the handling. With same pastels, you will able to create 20 shades. This will be the level. And if you can create this much shades with one single painting, sorry, with one single pastel, you can prepare entire painting. That we call a monochrome painting.
Mm.
It's all handling, right? So people ask me how you are able to do this level of realistic work. I will show you. Those who are here, I will just share the screen and I will show you some of the works. If you haven't seen, where it is, maybe somewhere here. Oh, so many screens are open. Yes. Can you see this one? Like these are the works done by students, those who have no experience. They were completely newbie. You can see their first work and their second painting, first painting, you can see, right? She is Alice. You can see her painting. Like this is before and after, just in few months, not in years. I will show you another one. She's Priya. You can see her work, how she used to do before and how she is doing after. She's Rama.
Mm.
You can imagine like what level of works they were doing earlier, and just by implementing thing what they are doing. So this is not a magic. It is completely pure. It is just like knowing the approach, how to do it, how to attempt. Now you also did, right? I- Just in 3 days workshop, you also did same thing and you got the result. So it is just like that. When you practice, when you know the right way of doing it, you don't need 3 years, 4 years. But what people are doing, they say we are a beginner. They just keep going with this tag, but they will not focus on learning the basic things. They will not focus on learning the ABCD. They will just focus on that, yes, give me something, I just want to do it. So it doesn't work like that, right? So there are like, and this is just a initial level works. I can show you more works. Like I'm telling you what is the possibility with oil pastels, right? I generally don't do these kind of things. Uh, I will show you one of my students. She is working. Wait, okay. I will show her recent work, the project which is going on. Yes, so you
Oh,
can see this is a work.
mm, beautiful.
This is a professional level paintings. Okay, you can see how detailed it is. And not
Mm,
finished here. This is just 40 to 50% of painting.
mm,
We haven't done yet. It is not finished.
mm.
So this is kind of works we are doing, right? And this is not only one, we have more. I think I haven't shared this. I do very uh, less time. I don't know I will able to show you or not. Sometimes I show in some of my personal meetings, I show these kind of works. See, this is the level of work. This is done with oil pastels. So this is a personal mentorship program. Okay. And the cost of this painting itself is 5 lakh rupees because she has spent more than 100 hours in this painting. And it is not finished yet. It is just a 40 to 50% of painting. So this is like who are looking for the real art business, who want to create the professional, powerful portfolios. And these are beginners. These are not professionals, right? They haven't learned this before. So it is all why I'm sharing all these things with you. When you learn the skill, then only you know how to do it. But before joining, before knowing the skill, you just keep thinking how it is possible. I don't know. I have tried oil pastels on my own. I have seen it doesn't work. Layers keep peeling off. It is such a thing. So we are making up things in our mind. How you will know when you are not implementing it? Okay, so this is what I want to share. Any other question if you have, you can ask me. Otherwise, we can just end the session. The details are fantastic. Yeah, yeah, Maria, you will be doing, you are a part of a premium program, right? You will be doing same these kind of works. What's the size of the painting? Which painting, Chris, which painting you are asking? Like painting which we are going to do in this life challenge or in community, which one you are asking? Do you feel Mungyu is better than better product? Yes, of course. Mungyo is good. But for Mungyo, you need handling. Okay. Again, for hard pastel, handling is different. For Mungyo, handling is different. I will recommend you Mungyo after some time. If you become part of community, I will teach you how to handle Mungyo also. If you have any other question, you can, those detailed paintings by the student you show. Okay, size of a painting is like 20 by, sorry, it is 30 by 40 inches. 30 by 40 inches is a huge size. It is not a normal paper, it comes in a roll. So we cut from a roll. That paper is not available. So you can imagine this is A2 size, which is in my background. And it is like bigger than A0. A0 is a huge, like it's quite big size. So it comes in a roll. If we have paid for the community, should we invest in Bungyo? See, I will guide you, okay? Don't do it right now because I don't want you to focus on pastels first. I want you to work with whatever you have. Just for practice, this camel is good, very cheap, affordable, you can easily buy. Paper, you can look for cartridge sheet, very easy and affordable. You can even look for the cartridge. I will share the links where you can buy that cartridge sheet, or if you want you can buy the sketchbook also, cartridge sheet sketchbook. You can buy A4, you can buy even A3 size, you can buy these sizes. Currently I'm happy with the bruise though, not very happy with the quality. No worries, no worries, you are doing it for the first time, right? You will learn. Everything is learnable skills. See, these are all skills, and you can learn the skill. It is just like any other, like learning any language. So it is just like that. You don't have to be born talented. And maybe this is the one of the reason I am doing this workshop. I'm doing coming up with this community where I want to show you, and I want to show other people also that see, you don't need any kind of skills. You don't need drawing skills, you don't need painting skills, you just need the right approach of doing it. Okay? So if we are done, if you don't have any questions, so we can end the session now. It was really amazing. I really enjoyed teaching you all. And after this session, I'm going to give you the recording of the session. You can go back, rewatch multiple times. Okay. And I'm still giving 5 days more for the recordings. 5 days recordings will be live. So you still have an opportunity. Those who are not joining, this is opportunity for you. Watch first day, watch second day, watch third day, and repeat the things repeatedly. Make a notes, prepare that painting again, and see the difference for yourself. Okay. Yeah, so this is it for today, everyone. Uh, let's say goodbye and you're welcome. Thank you for joining, everyone. Let's end
Thank you,
the
ma'am.
session now. You're welcome. Okay, good night, everyone.
Good night, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye.